To start out this video, I gotta admit, I'm a big fan of criminal enterprises, but I'm just a fan, so only admire them in media. And I've been looking for a good game to simulate this fandom of mine. And let's be honest, there are none really. At least in these modern times. Back in the day, you had gangsters. But nowadays, you really got nothing that scores higher than a 70 on Metacritic. Especially with Mafia games specifically. I was looking forward to 3 games that were coming out around the same time. You have The Commission and City of Gangsters, which unfortunately, kinda mid. They're both turn-based games that are kinda boring. Not saying that turn-based games are boring, it's just I got no fun out of these ones, especially City of Gangsters. I was kinda hoping it'd be like Transportation Tycoon with guns, but it's not. But there was one game out of the 3 that was real-time. Empire of Sin. Yeah, that one. Now this game was helmed by Romero Studios and published by Paradox Interactive. I was excited to say the least. I'm not a hater, alright guys, I'm not a hater. Especially considering that Romero seems to be kind of a chill guy, from what I've seen. He helped get Deus Ex off the ground. You gotta give him some credit here. Pretty sure he made other games too, but you know, it's like, did anyone play these? Unfortunately, when Empire of Sin came out, all I saw were like YouTubers paid to play it by Paradox and no one else playing it. So no one was talking about this game. The game just had a very corporate feel to it. It had no soul basically. Nobody was talking about it. It was kind of released and dropped and had mixed reviews and I think a $40 price tag. I just watched my friend play it instead and he just kind of quit after 20 minutes of playing because he got bored. And that was like the last I saw of the game. That wasn't until new DLC for the game was announced at PDXCon, but it was like the PDXCon where they're announcing Victory, and I was like in the middle of the woods surrounded by Amish people, and I was like, hurry this shit up, bro, I got like no Wi-Fi. Like, come on, get the Victory. And that was the last time I really heard about the game, until randomly I was on Steam and I saw it, and I clicked on it, and I saw they're still selling a pre-order that was released on May 31st, 2022. And it's still for sale more than a year later. Apparently they've dropped support for the game. Huh. Paradox has been dead silent on this matter since 2021. And Romero Games has removed the Empire Sin channel from their Discord. Legends have it that maybe there's one lone dev chained in the basement, working away at creating the fabled second expansion for the people who bought the premium edition 3 years ago. Now, is the game any good? Oh, kinda. I mean, I bought it to see if it was any good. I got it really cheap, so it's like whatever. I didn't pay full price. The game takes place in the 1920s and is a historically accurate role-playing sim of what it's like to be a hard-working middle-class entrepreneur, starting up a waste management company. Prohibition is in full swing, and the United States has banned murder, but that won't stop you. As an entrepreneur, you know, the laws are there to pull the ladder up from hustlers like yourself to corner off a market. You are a real American, a people's man. You must go out of your way to kill anyone who dares set up shop in your neighborhood and corner off your own market. Your enemies will send hordes of pogs to kill you. It's a hard life. The police don't like it when you kill people. But if you sell them alcohol, they'll let you operate in peace. I haven't tried killing them yet though, but I assume it's not a good idea. Al Capone's got the feds after him for killing 7 goons. I'm not messing with the boys in blue. In fact, I report my enemies to the police so they can keep my street safe from those who inconvenience me. I hire my cast of goons to protect my rackets, but sometimes they get feelings for each other because we're dudes hanging out, having fun, and they kill each other. I can't keep my goons alive because they keep forming love triangles. I gotta keep them in different buildings to keep them safe. Speaking of buildings, you can only build a few rackets in this game, unlike the game Omerta, City of Gangsters, which this game is very similar to. You'll spend most of the game building rackets, but it's the most bland part of the game. You build breweries to supply alcohol to different buildings, and you upgrade breweries to get more premium alcohol to sell to other mob bosses. You get to choose which mob boss you want to be at the start of the game, and they have different abilities, but I went with the big boss himself. I heard he's kind of mid in the game, but I mean, come on, he's the guy. Outside of Diplo and building the same few rackets over and over again, you'll be doing turn-based combat. And let me tell you, the auto-resolves are worse than Empire at War and Mountain Blade combined. So you want to fight a lot of them, unless you want to save scum. At first they're kind of tedious since everyone has bulletproof suits and uses Nerf guns, but later on when you get better gear and characters, is that the judge? Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, it becomes pretty fun. The game uses initiative instead of turns like an XCOM, so you'll need to suppress people to slow down their roll. The game gets crazy. It gets weird. Also, speaking of weird, there's a lot of bugs in this game. One was so bad, I couldn't even do my character's main story until I beat most of the game, since the game wouldn't recognize that I killed the guards outside of the story building, and was like, yeah, you gotta go kill the guards. And I'm like, they're dead, bro, I killed them. The game said, nah, I don't think so. Come back later, bitch. Or that one time, my guy got stuck walking, so I had to intoxicate him to fix his walk cycle. But hey, you know, the game looks good. The main issue here is there's like a lot of downtime in this game where I just kind of like go AFK waiting for money and buildings to build. Oh, I see why Al Capone fled to Florida. He had a lot of time to kill. This crime shit boring. I gotta go leave the city. And you win the game by buying out or killing all the other gangs. And by killing, you gotta like take over their rackets one by one or just find them and kill them until you're the last man left in Chicago. Now, the soundtrack is pretty good, but it's not like Mafia levels of good, if you know what I mean, but it's good. It's not terrible. It's completely passable. It's fine, even. Now, all in all, I got like 20 hours in this game, I think, and I didn't hate it, but I don't think I'm gonna play it again either. Now we must wait for the final expansion to come out. And hope it's not some weapon pack or something. Oh, and if you're wondering about the other DLC, I didn't buy that one. It just didn't really look like I needed it. The free update looked kind of cool, but like the DLC, I was like, yeah, I don't really care. I just think this game, all in all, doesn't really seem finished, but it's kind of like dead. So I don't know if I'd recommend buying it, especially because like there's like a lot of bugs in this game. Like this game is very buggy. Maybe for $5 or $8 it might be worth it. That's kind of like the price range I bought it in, so I'm not too mad. But like, I don't know, it's been 3 years and this game is like broken, bro. I don't think they're bug fixing it, so for $5 or $8 it might be worth it. That's my final opinion, I think. Now I must part with some ancient Italian wisdom. I'd rather eat crumbs with bums than steaks with snakes. Take it easy. Is that Axel in Harlem?